Hello guys, my name is Kiki and welcome to my channel. I've been a crafter for almost 30 years yet, I love it. But if you want to learn how to decorate your home on a budget while having fun at it, hit the like, subscribe and stay tuned.
DIY number 1, and for this one I'm going to use this beautiful set that I saw on Amazon, and I'm going to recreate it with beautiful foam balls and foam thingies. What I'm using is a bigger foam ball and a smaller one, and I'm just gluing them together like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this beautiful color and I'm just going to paint it completely. This is not my choice of gingerbread color, but it's looking like the Amazon one. Now I'm just painting the donut like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them because, yeah, this is not looking like a snowman gingerbread thingy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue them together, but first I cut a little bit on the top part, and using one of the smaller ones I'm just checking that they look good. Then I'm gonna glue them together like that. But first I'm just gonna glue the donut on the bottom part, or a wreath. And I'm just gonna glue it like this using lots of hot glue, and then I'm just gonna paint them again just to cover that pieces that I cut because I needed to. It didn't look like a snowman. And now I'm just gonna use my puffy paint and I'm gonna start decorating the bottom part of our snowman. For that I'm just gonna do drips like this, and I'm gonna go all around it, and then I'm gonna do the same to the bottom part, or the donut. And then I'm gonna take red and green and yellow, and I'm gonna make sprinkles using my puffy paint. I'm gonna go and do that to all the bottom donut that we have. Then I'm using the yellow to make those sprinkles as well, and look at that, it is looking so cute already. Now we need more red to make one of the dots or buttons. And I'm gonna do one green, one red, and one yellow. Then I'm gonna take this straw and I'm just gonna cut it to size to make his arms like that, because it was a candy cane, but I prefer this straw thingy. I'm just gonna glue one on each side like this, and then we're gonna start working on our head. For that I'm going to use some foam clay, and I'm just massaging it into my hands like that. Then I'm going to make a cone kind of shape to make his hat. We're making him a Santa hat, and I'm just bending it like this, playing around until I have my Santa hat. Then I'm going to make the top part like this, just using my nails like that to make ridges and indentations on the clay. Then I'm gonna make a small ball with the same clay and add it to the bottom of the hat. Then I'm gonna glue my facey thingy, and I lost the footage for the face, but I used black to make the eyes, mouth, and orange for the nose. Now I'm gonna take some of this beautiful red apple, and I'm just gonna paint that hat completely like this. And here you can see, now I'm gonna take my glitter blast and I'm just gonna spray it all over. Now you can see it, and it is looking super cute, but it needs a scarf, so I'm gonna use this beautiful ribbon. You can use any ribbon you can find at Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna glue it like this on the side so it looks like he has a scarf. I'm so sorry about my voice. I'm just getting better, a little bit better from a really bad case of laryngitis. So if you hear me that I'm not like all bubbly and almost screaming, it's because of that. Now I'm gonna braid the ribbon like this, and that will be it for this one. Let me show you. And here you can see it, and this one is so beautiful, but I want to know what you think, so go ahead and let me know in the comments below, because yeah, I'm biased. Now this was part of the Snowman Showdown last weekend, so in the description box down below you're gonna find the link to the playlist and to both of these beautiful and talented ladies' channels, so you can go and check them out, and check out the playlist if you haven't. I'm so sorry I couldn't join last week, but I couldn't even speak, so I'm so sorry. Now Moving on to DIY number 2, I'm going to recreate these beautiful cookies, but not unedible, and I'm going to use foam clay. So I'm going to use my foam clay and I'm going to massage it into my hands like this. Then I'm going to start working it like making a bowl kind of shape. Then I'm just going to squish it down on my silicone mat and make it look like an egg. You will see it looks like an egg, but don't worry, it will look like a snowman. Now I'm just removing some debris that I got there, and now I'm going to take another piece of clay and I'm going to make the marshmallow for his head, or the egg part, a yolk. And I'm just going to measure my snowman so it looks cute. I'm going to make 2 of them. Then I'm going to flip them over when they are dry and glue my hanging thingies. Now that we have our egg, we're going to start making our snowman. For that, I'm going to use my black puffy paint to make his eyes and his mouth. And you will see that he's not a happy snowman because he's melting. So I made that beautiful mouth. And then I make his arms, 2 sticks with the black puffy paint. And then I added the middle finger. Oh, that didn't sound right. Then I'm going to use my puffy paint in orange to make his nose, and yellow and green to make his buttons like this. Then I'm going to take some red and I'm going to make him a beautiful scarf. And for that, I'm just going to go around it like this. And now you can see it doesn't look like an egg anymore. So I'm just going to make my scarf like this. Super cute. And here you can see them, and I'm so in love with these 2, but I want to know what you think, so go ahead and let me know in the comments below, because yeah, I'm biased again. Now for DIY number 3, I want to recreate this beautiful ornament that I got on, well, I saw it on Google. Now I'm going to take these ornaments that you can find at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to remove the topper thingy. And I tried to use this resin dye, but I ended up using apple barrel white paint because this didn't work. But I lost the footage for that. So I wanted to say that and tell you that this doesn't work and it smells horrible. So don't use this. Use apple barrel white paint. Then let it dry, or use your heat gun and dry it. And then what you're going to do after they are dry, you're going to start decorating them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my puffy paint in black, and I'm going to make him cute set of eyes like this, and then I'm gonna make him a couple of dots for his mouth and his smile, and then I'm gonna use orange and I'm gonna make him a beautiful carrot nose. After I do his carrot nose, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put back the thingy that goes on top. Let me just glue 2 pom-poms on his sides so it looks like he has a cute earmuffs. I think that's the word for that one. And now I'm going to add the topper like that. And here you can see both of them, and they are so beautiful. But I want to know what you think, because yeah, you know me, I'm biased. I love this set so much.
If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I would love for you to subscribe and become part of our YouTube family. But if you're a returning subscriber, you know how much I love you. Remember that in the description box down below, you're gonna find the links to all of my social media, so you can go and check me out over there.
Now for DIY number 4, I want to remake this beautiful snowman from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna remove those buttons, and I'm gonna remove the tinsel, and I'm gonna remove the mouth and every detail that it has, so we can remove all of that tinsel, so we can make this cutified or more beautiful. And I'm just gonna remove all of that so we can start fresh. As you can see, I don't have anything in it. Now we're gonna grab some of this fleecy kind of fabric, and I'm just gonna cover it completely. For that, I'm just gonna cut a couple of squares like this, and then after I cut the squares, we're gonna make a circle. For that, I'm just gonna fold it like this, cut the sides like that, and it will look a little bit more circular. And then I'm gonna cover that bottom part with this like that. Using my hot glue, I just add a little bit of hot glue and pull on that fabric and just glue it down. I'm going to cover it completely and I'm going to move on to the other one. And then we're going to make the face. And as you can see, I'm not covering the hat. I'm just covering his face and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to flip it over, fold that fabric, and I'm just going to glue it down like that. I'm just going to cover this completely on that fabric. And after that, we're going to move on to making his hat. And for that, I'm going to use some black foam. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the foam like this, small tabs, and I'm going to remove the excess. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this foam down on the front like that, making sure that I'm gluing every single one of those strips that you can see there of plastic. And I'm just going to cover it completely like this. Then I'm going to add more hot glue and I'm just going to make sure that I'm just gluing it down. Then I'm going to start folding those pieces to the back like this and adding more hot glue just to make sure that it is covered completely. After we finish with this, we're going to cover that back part with more felt or fleecy fabric. So don't worry about the mess. So I'm just going to continue doing this. And as you can see, I'm just cutting the top part, gluing it down. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start decorating this beautiful snowman. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue back all the details like this. Just a little bit of hot glue. And as you can see, I'm reusing the nose, the eyes, the buttons, everything. And I'm just going to glue it down like this until I have all of them together. Now you can see the bottom part, and I'm going to take this beautiful nutmeg brown, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the borders like this, just the borders, because we want this to look like a cookie. I'm going to repeat that with this one, and now I'm just doing the face as well, but in the face I'm just adding a little small line as well as our hat, and I'm just gonna do that completely until I have all of those borders. Then I'm gonna take my puffy paint and I'm gonna make him a beautiful mouth, and then I'm gonna take my orange puffy paint and I'm gonna paint that carrot. Then I'm gonna take my red puffy paint and I'm gonna make a line on his hat because he needs some detail there, don't you think? I'm just gonna do this and I'm gonna make it look like a ribbon over there. Let me just cover it completely like this. And after that, I'm just going to take my green puffy paint and I'm going to make some leafies over here. And I'm going to make 2 of those. And then I'm going to take back my red puffy paint and I'm going to make 2 or 3 berries like that. After that, I took some ribbon and I'm going to make him a beautiful scarf. And for that, I'm just going to glue it down. Make sure that I'm fraying it like that. Then I'm going to glue it down with my hot glue like this. And then I'm just going to glue it like this. So he has a beautiful scarf. And as you can see, I folded down this one. And then I'm going to fold the other one so both of them fold to the side like that. And here you can see it, and look how beautiful he is. Just let me know what you think because, yeah, I'm so in love with him. He's just so cute. He's the cutest cookie ever. Now for DIY number 5, I want to recreate these beautiful cookies as well. And I'm going to use Model Magic for this. I'm just going to massage it into my hands like that. And then when I have it ready and it is softer, I'm going to use my rolling pin and I'm just going to roll it really thin so we can make the cookies. Then I'm going to take a cookie cutter and I'm just going to cut my cookies like that. And I'm going to make 3 of those. And I'm just making sure that the sides are looking cute. Now I'm going to paint the borders with chestnut paint like that. And I'm going to cover that completely, all of those borders, really well, and I'm going to repeat the same with all of my cookies. When I finish with that and they are dry, I'm going to take my puffy paint and I'm just going to make a shape of our beautiful snowman on the inside of the cookie, letting some of that chestnut show. And I'm going to go all around it like that, making sure that I'm filling really well that frosting. And after I finish with that, I'm going to repeat that with all of my cookies. Now that I have them, I'm going to add my eyes like this using black paint and his mouth just like that. Then I'm going to take some orange and we're going to make a carrot nose. And then using red, we're going to make a beautiful scarf for our gingerbread snowman. And I'm going to repeat that with all of them. Then I'm going to take one of these pieces of ribbon and I'm going to make a loop And I'm going to glue it to the back so we can hang our ornaments. And that's it. And look how beautiful this one's turned out. They are so cute. They look like real cookies. They look so delicious. Let me know what you think about them.
If you want to buy me some crafting supplies, you will find this link in the description box down below. You don't have to do that. You can support your favorite creator by watching, sharing, and liking their videos. But if you want to buy me crafting supplies, this link, you will find it in the description box down below, and you will get a shout out in my channel.
And now it's time for our final reveal. And here you can see all of them together once more. And I'm so in love with this set. I know I said it before, but you have to know it. I'm in love with them. Remember that in the description box down below, you're going to find last week's playlist that I couldn't join because I was sick. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. In the description box, you're on a oh my goodness. You're also going to find the links to our hosts so you can go and check them out as well. And you can go and see what everyone else created. I just love Snowman. So go ahead and let me know what you think in the comments below.
And that's it for today. This is everything I have for you. Remember to share this video with a friend because that's a free way to help this girl out. Hit the like and stay tuned because I will be bringing lots of beautiful DIYs so you can keep an eye out on them. Take care, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.